Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', a very special episode. Let me preface it by saying that. But I am Kellie Raspberry Evans, and I'm so lucky that I get to do this podcast with my husband.
Hello, I'm Alan. Hey, Train in the house.
It's embarrassing to do that with people watching,
Oh, no,
isn't it?
it's not embarrassing.
You didn't make eye contact with anybody.
I'm in a very special house today.
You are.
Very special house.
You are.
Where are we?
Well, we are at the new Penney's location in Northeast Mall in Hurst. This is crazy good. I wanted to be here because this is like a grand opening celebration.
This place is beautiful.
Because I always like to be when stuff's new and happening. I want to be the first to know. That's one thing on my agenda for being here today. But also, you know, I have been shopping at Penney's my entire life.
Same.
Right? And I feel like I've kind of grown up with the store. Mm-hmm. And it feels like that Penney's is coming through like this new birth, this new era. It feels
renaissance.
It feels like a little baby's grown up is what it feels like a little bit.
That's right. Because we were walking around with some of the Penney's employees, which we'll have on the podcast with us here in a little while. And we were sharing some old stories about Penney's. I know you have a few.
Well, I grew up in Florence, South Carolina, and whenever we went to go shopping for something special, we go to Magnolia Mall. And Magnolia Mall had JCPenney. Mm-hmm. And that's where I always wanted to go to find anything special. I remember the first time I had to MC a beauty pageant at South Florence High School, and I needed something special to wear. I went to JCPenney.
JCPenney.
And that's where I got this beautiful jumpsuit that I wore. Everybody's complimenting me on it. And of course, that's a good memory for me. Mm-hmm. I also remember back to school shopping with my mom. We'd always go there to get our jeans. You had to have brand new jeans. That first day of school look, we would go to Penney's. That was just it. JCPenney was where we went.
Same. Back to school for me growing up in Wichita Falls, Texas, at Sykes Center Mall.
Yes.
There was a JCPenney, and my mom would take me there every back to school and for other shopping trips too. But I was telling, Sage, one of our designers who we're going to talk to here in a second, I was telling her I had a St. John's Bay leather jacket that my mom bought me, and it's a brand they still carry at Penney's today. She bought this for me in 1989, a black leather jacket, and I had that jacket through college, 4 years through college. That kept me warm, and then several years after that.
Oh, the things that jacket saw.
Oh.
Let's not get into that.
But, let's get into that. Here's something you never knew about me.
Oh.
I'm going to share something right here that you've never known about me.
I
met my college girlfriend at Penney's.
Really?
She was working as an associate. And this was during college, and I knew her in high school, and she saw me shopping there with my mom. And, the kid had kind of sprouted and grown up a little bit.
But you were still shopping with your mommy.
I was still shopping with my mommy. But she came over.
Which she thought was cute, apparently.
Right, and she came over, and we struck up a convo, and, we dated through college. But she worked at Penney's.
How about that?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I don't hold that against Penney's because you've said nice things about her and they only hire nice people.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, back in the day, children, we used to get a thing in the mail called a catalog. Remember those days?
I do remember those days.
And I remember very vividly when that catalog would come in from JCPenney's, and I'd sit down with that big magic marker and I'd circle everything I wanted, and I'd leave it for my parents to find. That way, that's how they knew how to shop for me for Christmas.
Did they buy stuff because of what you circled?
Absolutely.
Really?
That's the whole point of
Very
getting
cool.
it. That's when I was kind of sad when that went away, the catalogs and stuff.
They don't do the catalog anymore.
No.
Doggone it.
No,
well,
that's
all right.
That's gone the wayside. But everything's, online now. And
that's right.
Because, JCPenney is keeping up with the times. They've got apps and stuff you can shop with now.
That's what I hear.
And things like that. But also at this new Penney's location inside Northeast Mall in Hurst, I'm telling you what, they are throwing in everything you can think of. When you want to have an experience, this is a store to come through. It's not just about shopping for clothes anymore. It's about getting your hair did, getting your shoes shined, getting your coffee on. There's a yoga studio upstairs.
Getting your shave on.
It's crazy what's going on.
If I want to get a shave here with a straight razor at Penney's, I can do it.
Isn't that crazy? I've never expected to see that in Penney's. But yeah, we were just doing a little tour of the store, and they have a beautiful men's area. I think a lot of times, some men, they're starting to take more pride in how they look and how they dress, and sometimes they get the short end of the stick when you go shopping.
Right.
The men's kind of shoved into a little corner, but now they've made it like a really nice experience for men.
No, there's a huge men's section here, and if we can just kind of paint a visual picture of the store, it's very open, very light and bright. But we took a tour of the floor, and they have a place called the Barbery, And it's it's a brand new experience. It has style shaves. You can get a trim.
The
and-
straight razor. Which
Yeah.
is, that's an art.
Old school.
Yeah, that's really cool. And right next to that, did you see the shoe shine and shoe repair?
Yeah.
They had a guy doing the old-fashioned shoe shines. This was really cool.
I wonder if they can give me a shave while I'm here. Do I need a shave?
Well, look, you just had one.
Well,
I don't know how much there's left to shave.
I shaved this morning for this event, babe.
But then in the men's section, they also had this really neat. They were trying to show us the everything's digitized now, which is fun.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you don't even have to leave your dressing room. You can boop 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 on the little digital
Yeah,
board,
because-
and they bring you all the clothes to try
Right.
on.
How-
Boop, 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 boop.
because how much of a whip is it when you're at another department store, not Penney's, but you're at another department store and you need a size and you're looking over you're naked and you're looking over your partition.
Yeah.
And there's nobody there.
And you have to put your clothes all
You got to
back on.
hang your clothes over the thing, put your clothes back on, and go out and find a size. Not here.
Yeah.
There's a touch screen.
Right.
You put in what size you need, and then someone comes and gives you the
It's
sizes that you
really
need.
cool, and they do the alterations here. They'll do all the measurements, and they'll get those back to you pretty quickly too, within like a week to 14 days, I believe they were saying on that.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got what else? The movement studio, which is really something incredible. I was really happy to hear about that, where they offer yoga classes and fitness classes.
You got really pumped up about that.
Yes.
You going to do some yoga while you're here?
Well, I haven't done yoga in a while, but I've been wanting to. So why not go to Penney's, do my yoga,
Knock out some
and when
yoga.
I'm feeling really good and relaxed, go spend all your money.
Right.
That's my plan.
But I think kind of the heart of what they have going on here is, there's lots of awesome styles and different merchandise, and they have it kind of characterized or categorized, I guess, in different sections that makes it really easy to kind of shop what you're looking for.
Yeah, for like your life, because your life is basically divided up in sections too, right?
Yeah.
So if
Good point, babe.
yeah, right. So sometimes you need your work look. Well, there's like a section that you can go to great for office wear, but sometimes if you're like needing to go from day to night, like maybe from work to the happy hour, was it that on point section we saw?
Yeah.
That had all those great fashions. We're going to be talking more to Sage and Candy
Sparkling,
about that.
polished dressing, babe.
Yeah, they have casual. They have a kids section, which they have a play area for the children. If you need to shop in peace, they have video games for your kids to play.
It's
crazy.
They got tabletop Galaga and tabletop Mrs. Pac-Man
I
here.
know. Isn't that fun?
How fun is that?
And they have great demonstrations. So much to go through. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it all here.
You have to see it to believe it.
You have to see it to believe it. The new Penney's at Northeast Mall in Hurst. It's worth a drive. If you live anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's worth the drive.
Well, it's
to
not really a
Hurst.
drive. It's centrally located.
It is, but from Plano, it's what, a 20 to 30 minute drive. It's worth it.
All freeway. Didn't take that
It's
long.
worth it. Because, it's the little things that you don't even realize, wow, I can't believe they thought of that. But here it is right here in Penney's. And it's really fun, especially since we're gearing up for the holidays, because one of the best things that Penney's does is they always have like these really unique gift ideas.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I don't think they're called kiosks, these little stations all around the store where they have like the marshmallow guns and the card shuffling things and all the fun holiday sweaters. And now they have like holiday dress shirts. Did you see the one covered in, was it Santa Claus?
I want one of those holiday
the
dress
men's
shirts.
dress
Yeah.
shirt with the Santa Clauses, but they also said they had them for matching for like if you and Dylan and Cole wanted to dress up.
How cute
Y'all
would
could
that be?
Instead of like the matching pajama sets, which they have those too, you could do like a really nice all dressed up fancy. That's so cute.
Well, you know what? We haven't done our Christmas cards yet. So how
Haven't.
cute would that be to have something like that? Matching shirts like that.
I love it. I love it. Lots of sparkle for the holidays if you want to come and check that out. It's called the Shine section for special occasions.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the Move for active lifestyles, Chill, which is loungewear for 5 to 9 look. The after work look. There's nothing better than coming home. We just talked about that on the last podcast. There's nothing better than coming home and putting on your comfy clothes.
That's when you put on your
That's when you go
your
to
loungewear.
chill. Your
you're
loungewear.
chilling.
They have a section for that. The all day section for everyday casual workwear.
But you kind
on
of
point, which is what I talked about earlier for dressing up at work or going out.
You breezed over the Move there, babe. What the Move is the athleisure wear for active lifestyles.
Well, a lot of us just wear that to make it look like we're working out.
Yeah.
But we look cute in it. I told you my friend wore tennis skirts all the time because she knew she looked so darn cute in them and has never played tennis in her life.
That's one of the greatest inventions, I think.
Tennis skirts?
No,
Oh.
I think just athleisure wear in general.
I know. Because we all look like we're making an effort.
Well, yeah, because ladies
we're
are
just looking cute.
Well, they're just walking around in tight pants all the time.
That's what you like.
Well, as a man, it looks good.
All right.
And it's polished, too.
Well, yeah, you know what? They are making, that is a good point. They're making this leisure wear, athleisure wear more polished for people. And, this is really a good time to bring in people who would be able to address how you dress.
They know all the fancy words.
Better than how we can. Now, I know you're going to think I made these names up, but I didn't. Candy and Sage. Could they be the up-and-coming pop sensation, Candy and Sage? Could they be a line of candles? Doesn't that sound like a line of candles?
Candy and Sage. It does.
Candy and Sage.
We're going to trademark that.
Sage.
Yeah, something like that. But no, Candy and Sage are actually the styling directors for Penney's. And they are here with us today. And we don't want y'all to have to share a mic. Alan and I are going to share a mic so you don't have to reach over each other.
So welcome, Candy and Sage.
Welcome, Candy and
Thank
Sage.
you. Hello.
Now,
So excited.
We are so excited to be here. It was so fun because you two were in charge of giving us a little tour around the new Penney's. So tell us a little bit. I know you said it's not that we're having new merchandise. This is the same brands that Penney's has carried that everybody loves, but it's just presented in a way different way.
Yeah, it's merchandised a little differently on the floor. There's a lot more room around here to maneuver, to really see the outfits. You'll see mannequins and head-to-toe outfits and then find that exact outfit merchandise together on the same rack.
It's so helpful.
Yes.
We all like to think we can visualize it, but sometimes, you hold up a blouse and pants. I don't know if this goes together, and if it's put together for you, done.
Mm-hmm. It's very customer-centric. It's very easy for the customer to see how confident they could be in that same outfit and easy for them to find it.
Yeah, and
I love shopping off mannequins. In fact, I told you guys, I saw an outfit that I really liked. And if I can see it on the mannequin, for me as a dude, it's just so much easier. It's like, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
That look, just where do I get that? So I love mannequins.
We made
I
it
do
easy
too.
for you.
And I love also that you're doing a little bit differently as far as all the sizes being together. And I like that because we don't need to separate the plus from the Mrs. size because we're all women. We all want to shop and we all want to look cute.
Yep.
And it's all the same stuff. So why isn't it right there together? And now it is.
It's very inclusive. Very inclusive
Yeah.
for everybody to shop like that.
I love that. And not just the mannequins. You have people here that are stylists that can help you and work. It's not just somebody that can ring you up at a cash register. This staff here is trained to help you style the looks you're looking for.
Yes, it's very exciting. We actually have 2 styling rooms staffed with style experts. That we have one for men's and one for women's, and you can make an appointment if you kind of have an occasion coming up. Maybe it's you can grab your girlfriends and make an appointment for like a bachelorette party. Maybe you're all going to Vegas or something, and make an appointment with one of our awesome style experts, and they will completely dress you head to toe.
That's a fun idea. I'm glad I thought of that. That's what my husband usually does to me. I'm glad I thought of that. No, bring the girls down or bring the guys down, because you do carry like real elevated looks that it's not just casual every day where you go all the way up to
Lots of great
black
trends.
tie events. You could get dressed
Absolutely.
at Penney's, right?
Yep.
What are you seeing as being the trends? Because we are coming up to the holiday season. Is it the more sparkle, the better? Are we doing it a toned down holiday this year? What are we doing?
I think the more sparkle, the better. It's, we have a whole category called shine. It's all about that shine. We have, we even have career wear that's made of a glitter knit, which is, just literally a fabric that has glitter woven into it.
But it doesn't come off on you.
No.
There's nothing worse than that piece of glitter that right there on your face
The
for 3
worst.
weeks.
And you look like you were at a questionable place the night before. So, but we do have, even in career wear, we're doing a little bit of that shine moment. And so when you're going to these parties, we have sequin dresses, we have jumpsuits that have sequin tops, we have accessories to you will stand out so beautifully anywhere you go in any of our sparkle outfits.
And if you have a stylist, they would really help you head to toe with the accessories, with the shoes. Will they is that how it works? Do they bring it to you in the styling room or do they kind of take you around the store and help you go to each department? How does that work?
It's both. You can, a lot of women come up and they've got, a couple key pieces that they've picked out. They've kind of pre-shopped. They come up and one of our style experts greets them and they give them, offer them a bottle of water. They write their name on a great little tag, so it's kind of your style, your room. And then they'll, kind of be your, stylist that can put those looks together. They can get great accessories, handbags, shoes. And then if you're kind of like, ooh, I want to try this in like maybe a different color or different size, they can, be your runner per se.
Are the stylists brutally honest? Girl, that is not you today.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, no.
Let's try a
They
different
might
color.
offer you options.
Right.
Well, we'll be like, oh, well, maybe we'll try a different colorway.
Well, it's finally getting cold now, a little chill in the air. So we're looking forward to, pulling out the fall and winter look. So what is the big trends that if people are coming to Penney's to shop and, they're going to be working with a stylist that they'd like, but some people like to work on their own, what would you suggest is the key pieces to have to keep you on trend, but something that's probably not just a flash in the pan that you can only wear for one season and be done with either?
Right. I would say Sherpa's huge, all for the whole family. Mm-hmm. We have Sherpa vests, Sherpa lined leather jackets, Sherpa lined denim jackets. We carry Levi's here. So we have those great Levi's pieces that have the Sherpa lined denim jacket. That's just a classic piece. Puffer vests are big.
Those never go out of style.
What about fur? A little faux fur jacket?
Little faux fur?
Yeah.
We love a little
cropped faux fur.
That's one thing I struggle with around the holidays is we go to a lot of parties and events, and I always kind
Because
of...
we're very popular.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
absolutely. But I always kind of fall back to being real conservative and just wearing like a navy blazer or a suit, and that's where I need help. That's where I need a designer to help me out. So, for a guy, what do you suggest around the holidays?
I think the key piece that I go to for men is the velvet blazer.
The velvet blazer.
The velvet blazer.
Sweet.
What's fabulous about the velvet blazer is we sell it in multiple colors, so you obviously want to match back to make sure you're a good complement, good arm candy.
Oh.
We have it in like a bright.
Who's the arm candy?
Both, maybe. Yeah. We have it in like a great cobalt blue, red if you kind of want a more bold piece, black, great things. And you can style it if you want to, kind of dress it down depending on what your event is. You could do it, even just pop it with like a black t-shirt would be great.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more elevated. You could do a white dress shirt, like a black bow tie, a black skinny tie.
Oh, yeah.
We have got a great black JFJ for our pant, little crop modern fit with a loafer would be fabulous for you.
Yeah. I need to up my game, babe.
I'm seeing a lot of guys wearing that shorter hem.
Yep.
They almost, I hesitate to call them high waters, but it's almost like
It's
a high
almost
water.
like a high water, yeah. And I think, really match back to that loafer. Like we have a great velvet loafer that comes in multiple colors.
Velvet for men must be the thing.
Velvet's in.
And don't forget .com. What you see in the store is amazing, but we have so much more assortment on .com, and our style experts and our associates can actually help you shop that immediately. So that's exciting. It's like there's.
Well, you can also buy online. I saw where you have an area where if you buy it online, you can pick it up in store.
Yes.
And then you could try it on in store just to make sure, because sometimes I like to buy on, up at 2:00 in the morning, I can't sleep. Ooh, let me go to jcp.com and see what's happening.
Let's spend some money.
Yeah.
Right.
I think too, talking about that cropped pant for you, that our style rooms also offer alterations. It's 10 to 14 days, but if you have a pant that you've tried on and you want it to be more of a modern tapered look, you can actually send that to Bib and Tucker's for alterations.
That's important to me because I'm kind of a goofy size. Like I have a 31 waist, but then my inseam's like between a 32 and a 34.
Yep.
So it's hard for me to find jeans and pants off the rack that fit me.
Yeah.
So that would be
That would be
really
a great
helpful for
service,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And we offer the alterations for the women too. And it's great because you come in, you try on your clothes, they send it out for you, and then you pick it back up in store. So you're not traveling to the tailor to deal with that.
And really, if you watch any of these shows on TV, when they say, what's the number one tip you have for women with their wardrobe, it's getting your pieces tailored to
100%.
you. Because it makes all the difference in the world. It can take a relatively inexpensive piece of clothing and look like $1 million.
Absolutely.
If it's just him just that little bit in the waistline or the sleeves alter just a little bit, it makes all the difference.
I think too, a great other service is if they're some guys don't know their sizes. Let's just be real, right?
Because the women does all the shopping for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
There you go.
But if the guy, comes in, he's like, I need a suit for a wedding coming up or an event. Our style experts can also measure you and help you with that and to find that really great custom fit.
Nice. I can always use a new suit.
Well,
Always.
Especially since my husband's lost 30 pounds.
Wow.
30, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I have a lot of big oversized suits that I've tried to have them tailored, but they just don't fit right.
Yeah.
So I need a custom, a more custom fit to my suits now.
Well,
I can
we've
get
got
it here.
plenty of options for you.
Very nice. Very
There's
nice.
a bunch of clothes hanging behind you. Were those pieces that you thought that might work for Alan and me, or are they just like good for universal
they're
looks?
for y'all specifically.
Yeah.
We went through some holiday events like family photos. If you have one of those great ugly sweater Christmas parties that everybody loves nowadays, we even have stuff for that. If you have a fancy holiday event, we pulled a couple options for y'all to actually be able to shop. And I believe we're going to let y'all take some of those home today.
What?
So, yeah.
What? Let's act surprised. What?
I didn't know that. Really?
Well, somebody kind of dropped a little whisper
Little
in my
birdie
ear.
told
yeah,
you?
but I'm glad you're surprised. Yeah, we get
I'm
to keep
surprised.
one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Maybe you can finally add that velvet touch to your wardrobe.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
And
get
that
you a
blue
new
velvet.
suit.
Yeah.
Now, is velvet, to me, that seems like, if we're talking about for a man especially, is that something that could you style it where you could wear it not just to a holiday party? Is there a way to style
Absolutely.
velvet beyond special occasion?
Absolutely.
How would you dress it? I guess dress it down.
I would do a jean. Do your dark denim. Like I love the ones that you have on, but again, we have great Levi, like a dark skinny denim. It's it's somewhat of a dress, but it's not too dressy, like as like a black pant or something like that. And then that t-shirt again, or a turtleneck for like a really modern look would be really beautiful.
Very nice.
Like a kind of like a sweater turtleneck would
Whenever-
be great.
I don't, but whenever I've worn turtlenecks in the past, they make me feel like I'm like 50 IQ points smarter.
There you go.
You know?
That's the way
It's
to
that
go.
collegiate look.
Yeah.
Professor look.
Kind of a professor of poetry or something like that. Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say we even have guys we work at the home office, and we have guys there that wear velvet blazers just on a Thursday
Sure.
in the wintertime.
I know you mentioned you like screen tees.
I do like screen
So like a
tees.
nice like
We
a
have
denim
so
with a
many.
screen
But I have-
tee.
A rock and roll
I have
tee,
a lot
maybe.
of them. Yeah.
a lot. But
Yeah.
if you make a new rule for every new one you bring in, you release one.
That's
a
how my
good
husband is
rule.
with shoes with me.
It's hard to
He's
do.
like, you take one in and then you take one
Release.
Yes.
Now, serious question. Kelly mentioned I've lost a lot of weight. I went to like a skinnier fit jean, and as a stylist, with a recommendation for men are all over the place with the skinny jean. Is
Yep.
the skinny jean okay for men, or what should men be wearing when it comes to jeans?
I love the 511, which is like a slim straight. It's a Levi's 511. So it's not your, really young man skinny jean. It's more of a age appropriate slim straight fit that I love. I mean, like the 511. So maybe we'll try that on you.
Okay.
I think you'll love
Try it, babe.
And what's great about the 511 is it comes in all washes. I mean, from gray to like, dark denim, black. There's some distressed. There's a lot of great options too for kind of all looks.
Okay, because we get a lot. We talk about, from time to time, we talk about fashion on the podcast, and we've heard a lot of feedback from men and women about the skinny jean. Oh, you can't wear skinny jeans at your age, or you should rock them if you.
Whatever
Yeah, they
makes
say
you feel the best about
Yeah,
yourself.
confidence.
Right. They said like there's an age limit
No.
on skinny jeans. Now, let's be honest. There's an age limit on tube tops and mini skirts.
Yeah.
There you go.
Skinny
There you
should
jeans,
be,
I
anyway.
think you
Yeah.
could be styled correctly for any age.
Yes.
100%.
Right? So we talked a little bit about a man for a holiday event, but for women, you were saying just go for the sparkles, go for the sequins, and they can help you with that. They have the stylist here. If you still feel clueless, sometimes you just need to be validated
Yes.
too. A stylist can be there just to validate that, yes, you're making the right choice. Go rock it. So
Yes.
that's a good benefit there too. Now let's talk about the family photos, because Alan said we have family photos coming up. So I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired of seeing everybody wearing a matching denim shirt.
Yes, please
Yes.
stop doing
There's
that.
something you can do
Van de
beyond,
chambray.
and it doesn't necessarily all have to be matching. It can be complementary, coordinating.
Exactly.
What would you be for something fresher for this year's family photos? What would you recommend?
Sage has a large family that she dresses every year, and she does a great job. on it.
Do you do matchy?
I don't do matchy.
For tongue in cheek, I get
Complimentary.
it for like the crazy sweaters or something. But
I'm so anti like white shirts on the beach.
because everybody
no.
does it.
It's been
Yeah.
done. It's been done
It's
so
been
much.
done. Yeah.
But then
I
we
think
feel
there's
kind
such
of clueless because when we look online for inspiration, that's all we're seeing. And so then we just repeat what we see. So what would you recommend for the family photos?
Kelly, I think you nailed it with the complementary, coordination, those key words.
Yeah.
I think I always take, because of course the mom is the female
matriarch.
is the most important. So I always take my look and then complement with the 4 kids that I have, and then my husband. So it's always me first, and then my husband.
Right.
So I would go kind of. I love. I guess it depends on where you live as well. I mean, right now in Dallas, it's obviously really cold. So I love. A lot of them are like family photos for Christmas or the holidays. So it's like just a great sweater. And we have so many options of sweaters of like zips and buttons and just 3/4 zips with like a great woven with some texture. So a plaid, get rid of that chambray and add that texture of a plaid. You can even
Puffer
do like a
vest.
Henley, a puffer vest, add some layers to it. And what's fun about the layers is when you're out there with your photographer, take that puffer off. You can do multiple options. Like you can really, or if you're like, the sweaters, I'm not feeling it. So you take that off and then you've got that great woven. You can roll up the sleeves, things like that. Or a lot of people don't think about doing a colored chino. We have great colored chinos and Dockers. We've got burgundy, gray, navy. So do that more neutral on the top and maybe a bit of a color on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I think too, an easy place to start, because everybody does tend to go matchy, is to pick a color palette. So that you don't have somebody in neon green and somebody in red and just pick like 5 to 6 color palettes that you like all the colors together. And then if your daughter's like, my favorite color is purple, she can wear that purple and you can just kind of coordinate that way and just make sure everybody feels comfortable in what they're wearing,
So as long as they're kind of in the same color family, it doesn't really
Yes.
matter if somebody's wearing checks and somebody's wearing stripes, as
No.
long as the colors are the blend. Okay, that's good to know.
Now I know there are colors that Kelly you like to stay away from.
I know. I
Because
just
of
know.
complexion- because of
yeah.
complexion.
If I wear white, it's just bad around my face. But is that?
Yeah, and like for me, orange. Like if I wear orange, then
But I look awesome in
I'm
orange.
just an orange blob. So what do we do with two people that are this different in complexion? What are good colors to
Kelly,
kind of,
what's your go-to color?
Well, black.
Black.
Honestly, I know
Totally
people
get
think
it.
it's because it's safe, but I also think being a fair-skinned redhead, I look good in black. And I know it's kind of a morose color. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think it's classy. But whenever I wear like a bright blue or a rich, when I wore pink, and I never thought I could wear pink as a redhead.
that blush pink people
I
love
think
you in,
blush
and
is
blue.
beautiful on
I
redheads.
couldn't believe it because I was always told redheads don't wear pink. And I took a chance one time on this pale pink blouse, and I never got so many compliments. I think it's too true because people only see me in black. But yeah, so the rich jewel tones and soft pinks.
Yeah.
I want to get my seasons done. They say if you're a fall or a winter or
Oh,
winter or
yeah,
spring.
for your makeup
I don't know
and
if that
stuff,
makes
yeah.
any difference really, but. I mean,
think
how
it's
do
what
you, somebody
I
said
think
you
it's
look
what
at the
you feel
veins
good.
in your arms, and if
Yeah.
they're blue, you're one thing, and green another. I'm like,
What?
yes. You're supposed to be able to tell if your veins are more
it's like
green,
your
you wear
tone.
silver. If they're more
Yeah,
blue, you wear
you
gold.
wear
I don't
gold,
remember. I'm
yeah.
saying it wrong because I'm not reading it. But like certain people don't look good in silver jewelry. They should be in gold jewelry and things like that with your skin tone.
Yeah.
But I'm not expecting y'all to be experts in that. You can tell me what you think I look good in, though. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. We'll let you know when you try all the stuff on later.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Now you do have like the quirky little fun stuff, JC or Penney's in Hurst, JC Penney in your local stores. They have all the cute little matching pajama sets, the really fun Christmas themes and different designs. But it's not just matching pajamas.
No. We have matching pajamas. We have those matching dress shirts that we showed Alan for him and the boys. We have a lot of things that
Don't we have a crazy skirt?
we have
With, like,
a
holiday
skirt with
bows?
gift bows all over it.
And it's not all about the sweater. There's also
Yeah.
options for
Is
the
it
bottom.
a print or are they actually
No, it's
attached?
physical gift bows on a black sweater skirt.
Oh.
And don't worry, if you have a little puppy or a dog,
We
we've
have
got plenty of
animals.
sweaters for them too.
See.
And
We have
also-
puffer
Love
vests for 'em,
dressing
too.
Larry.
Don't forget your
Love
fur
it.
babies and your family photos
Yes.
as well, because they need a sweater or a puffer as well.
Or a
We've got
bandana.
lots of
We have
options.
bandanas.
Can you imagine Larry with a puffer on? How cute would that be?
Oh my gosh.
a doggy puffer.
You can
See,
see it on
Alan's the
mannequin.
one who's. Okay. See, Allen's the one. There's a whole
There's
right
a
next
whole
to us is all the
family
little
right
doggy
there.
plaids.
right there?
That's them right there.
I thought those were. I thought those were little itty bitty people puffers.
You went country. Is that them right there?
Well, yeah, I panicked. I got excited. Yeah. Wow, very cool.
Let's see now. Okay, I see here we also a lot of people are going to be traveling for the holidays, and this is when you make that first impression on what potentially could be your new in-laws. Right? I remember when we threw a dinner for our parents to meet for the first time. What I wore gave me a lot of stress. You want to make that great first impression. And you actually have the tools to help us make a great first impression over the holidays when you're meeting your potential new mother-in-law.
Yeah. It is a very stressful time.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So you don't, it says here for her, you have some suggestions here.
Yeah.
Not too much skin.
Not too much skin. I think, too, it's everybody's on a scale of, like, doesn't care about trends, is just going to wear a T-shirt and jeans, too. I'm going to wear a velvet jacket with a fur vest and, like every trend on the planet. I think whatever, it always goes back to confidence. If you're confident wearing that fur jacket, then your mother-in-law is going to love you in that fur jacket.
Right.
If you're confident wearing a cute sweater with, great statement earrings, your mother-in-law is going to love, future mother-in-law is going to love that. So it's just really taking your own personal style and just kind of your best foot forward for that day.
And bring a gift.
Which we have.
You do. You have so many great little unique gift items for the holidays. Have you walked around? What are some of your favorites that you've seen?
Yeah.
I saw the card deck shuffler over there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Because sometimes buying for men, it's so hard. And you go to these little, always have like
There's
little
like
gifting
desktop
stations.
golf, like those little things for the men. So.
We're all good. I'm sorry, we're getting hand signals over my shoulder.
We're good. We're all good. Oh, everything's great.
Yeah, so remember, you can get the right outfit you need to impress your future in-laws and also a sweet little gift. Don't show up empty-handed. Trust me on that.
I think it also depends on where you're going to be meeting them as well. Are you going to a
100%.
restaurant or their home? Or, I think also if you've got this fabulous fur jacket that you want to wear, it might be a little warm inside. So keep your layering options as well so you can kind of take things off.
You really have to think about what you're wearing underneath something, because if you do get hot and take it off, because I have been guilty where you wear that shirt, you shouldn't wear it. It's 2 sizes too small.
Yep.
And it shows every roll in the back. And you're sitting there sweating, about to have a fit, but you can't take off your jacket.
Yeah, because the
So
jacket's
you've got
the
to think
outfit.
about
It's
the layering
hard.
underneath too.
Absolutely.
100, yep.
See, and if you were dressing yourself, you wouldn't think of these things. That's why you need to come to Penney's, because the stylist will tell you, girl, you got to get a better fitting top to wear underneath that, right? Because you never know when you have to take it
comfort
off.
as well. And my pants that I have on, just so you know, they're elastic waistband.
Right?
I mean,
For
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
If you keep going back, if you one of those, I need my third serving. These elastic waistbands are amazing, and they're
They
very
are.
fashionable too.
Right, because you can get an elastic waist that doesn't look like
Like your sweatpants.
Sweatpants,
Yeah.
right?
We have several career pants that have
Although
elastic
now-
waist, which is amazing.
But you're seeing people that are wearing like sweatpants out on dates. You could even style sweatpants with high heels now. I mean, there's so many
Jogger.
possibilities.
Joggers have a lot. Joggers for Allen would be great. We could do a little
I
leather
love
jacket.
joggers, yeah.
Even
I
a
love
cool
joggers.
sport coat with a hoodie underneath it. It would be amazing.
See, you never would have thought of that.
I'm feeling more stylish already. I haven't even tried anything on.
That's a good look
These
for
are
you.
just great ideas.
I like the joggers with the blazer and a hoodie. I like that.
Can I pull that off?
Some Adidas.
100%.
I can pull that off?
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Adidas, huh?
Adidas
Yeah.
sneakers, yeah. Some Nikes.
You're not feeling Adidas? What?
No, I like Adidas. I just have never worn Adidas. I'll try them.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it Adidas or Adidas? What is it?
That's the fancy term.
Oh, okay.
It's like saying Target.
Right. So basically, in an overview, Penney's has a lifestyle approach. So basically, you've divided up the store into different sections for a different woman, and men too. But let's focus on the women right now. It's different sections. Let's go over those sections really quickly, because I want to tie this all together for everybody.
For sure. So we have our all day. So that's your going to your kid's soccer game on Saturday, or you're going to run errands, or you're going to brunch with your girlfriends. It's as of right now for winter, it'd be a cozy sweater, a flare jean, because that's coming back in style. Cute booty, just like real everyday. Like you get up, you're gonna look good in it, and you go.
Yeah, you got to make a little effort, even
Yeah.
if you're just going to watch your kids play soccer.
Yes,
make a little effort, right?
Yeah. And then beyond that, there's the on point, which is career, you want to step up your game a little bit, so you might wear a blazer and a silky bow blouse, which we have in about 7 different colors.
Bow blouses are really big this year.
Really big.
And your style experts can tell you how to multiple ways to tie that bow blouse.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
That's very helpful.
Because I know it's kind of like, ooh, how do I tie this?
Well,
Not
sometimes
a
I just
bow.
give up and just let it hang loose, but that's okay. You can wear it
That's
like that
also
too.
really fun.
That is my go-to. I'm not
Yeah.
a big bow girl, so yeah.
And also layer that bow blouse under a sweater.
Yeah.
Would be really
Let
cool.
it hang out. Yep. Or even under a dress. If you have a great dress, you could, as a little accent piece, put it.
See, that's what I like about, because sometimes I think doing something like that, you feel like that's so outside of my comfort zone, and you wouldn't even think to put those two things together. But that's why you need assistance from stylists, right? To maybe push you just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Wear those fishnet stockings, girl. Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You can do it.
Yes.
So that was and then you have the move.
The move, which is our active, just kind of go to. You're going to the gym. You have your Peloton at home. That people are loving right now, and we have great fit in all of our move brands. They really
Breathable
make you
fabrics.
breathable. They really make you feel like you're accomplishing your workout, So
Or just looking like you do.
or
That's what I was
looking
like, or
great
you
at the
can just put
grocery
it
store.
on. Yeah.
I just came from the gym.
I just worked out. You don't look
What?
sweaty. I know. I'm just
I'm on my way
magical.
to the gym.
I think it's also not all about black and gray. There's great color like in the running pants and things like that.
It does
too.
motivate you when you feel cuter in your workout clothes. It really
Yes.
does motivate you to do it.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Versus wearing like a cut-off pair of sweats or something. You put on some good athleisure wear, you get a better workout.
Yeah.
And you
agree.
can come shop at Penney's and then try it out in our yoga studio.
That's
Yes.
okay. Who had that idea,
Move
corporate?
studio
That was a great
upstairs.
idea.
Yeah,
It's
very
great.
exciting.
Everybody,
Lots of
I think it's
classes.
one of the most everybody seems almost more excited about that than any
So
other
are people
piece.
literally coming into Penney's? This is at the Town East Hall in Town East Mall in Hurst.
Northeast.
Northeast Mall. Oh God, I'm sorry. Northeast Mall. I should have looked at my sheet. I was trying to get my memory. In Hurst, they're literally coming to take yoga, and they're just
We actually have
taking the
3
class?
classes today. We have a class at noon, a class at 1, and a class at 2. 3 different styles or what classes.
Are there
today.
other classes, or right now is it just yoga?
Right now, I think it's just the yoga and the strength.
Sooner or later they're gonna have
yeah.
Zumba up in there.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves.
I'm telling you, we gotta get our yoga on while we're here.
Yeah.
And then grab a cup of coffee after
at
because
the
you'll
beach.
need a little extra boost.
Right. They have the Pearl
Yes.
Coffee House, which is really a delicious cup of coffee. So you can have your
Yeah.
coffee while you're walking around the store and doing your shopping. It's an experience. Shopping should be fun. It shouldn't be something stressful or you're just running in and grabbing something. They want you to really have a full experience.
And we're even doing demos. We have a houseware demos upstairs in the home department. So we have a smokeless grill demonstration, a ninja, to make smoothies and things
I want
like
to try
that.
the air fryer.
The air
Do you have an
fryer.
Okay, we don't. I wanted to register for one for our wedding, and I was ixnayed.
But who?
I'm looking at him.
How are you ixnayed?
Because you're
frying.
I don't know, blah blah blah.
It's air
Well, you know what it made me
frying.
get instead? You know what it made me get
I'm being
instead?
misrepresented.
Oh, let me tell you what my husband made me register for instead. It's
grill?
one of those rotisserie cookers
Oh,
for
even-
2 chickens. Because we can't just cook one chicken at a time. We got the double. You know how many times we've used it, and we've been married 2.5 years.
Once.
Can I say Ron Popeil on the podcast? Do y'all have that? It's great. A little rotisserie. Y'all laugh.
two chickens.
Two chickens.
But why
Neither
do you,
one of us
so
eat meat
huge.
either.
why do you need 2 chickens?
Exactly. It's so huge. I'm
We're
like,
big eaters. Look at us.
we just lost all that weight, honey.
Yeah, I know.
But we do eat a lot of
We're still
chicken.
big people. Yeah.
But it's like, where do you put it? But I am interested in the air fryer.
Yeah, there's
it
a
looks
class,
great.
and they should tell recipes and how to use it. I'm excited. I'm going to that.
The air
after
fryers from there's one at noon and 1 upstairs.
Okay, I may
So-
check that out. I may check
we
it
wrap up. You go
You
do
can
that
see,
because
yeah.
I've got to shop. So you go look at the air fryers.
out. I'm going to look at the men's clothes.
I know. I'm really excited. There was when we were doing the walkthrough with Candy and Sage. There was this. I don't know what it was made of. We both went when we saw that shiny kind of gray and silvery black blazer
the
for
charcoal
men.
sparkle.
The black net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we both were like. You got to come back and try that on.
Yeah.
It's
Are you
wonderful.
familiar with the NBA draft? Obviously.
Yeah. Oh,
Marvin Bagley wore that to the draft. last
Is that right?
Yep. I
Yeah.
styled them for the draft.
Very
yeah,
cool.
JCPenney.
Listen, a celebrity stylist can style you.
Yeah, well, Sage was telling us, you want to tell us about the big client that you styled?
Are you allowed
Shaquille
to?
O'Neal. Yeah, absolutely.
How about that?
We carry his line.
Yeah, we have a line, a tailored clothing line that's called XLG for our big and tall.
Big and tall.
And actually, Alan commented on how, no pun intended, but big the big and tall area is. And there's so much like casual wear, suits, great options. And for an XLG, Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
I really
And he
do.
wears
I like
all
that
of our
blazer.
suits on TNT. I
Yeah.
style him for TNT on
That's
Thursdays.
awesome. That's awesome.
Check him out. Those are Pennies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See? Penny's is really this. You have to come check out this. I mean, we love Penny's anyway, but this store in
Always
particular, the brand new one just opened. It's still got that new Penny smell at Northeast Mall in Hurst. You have other special things coming up, demonstrations, special events coming up to celebrate this relaunch.
Yes, actually, we have the Style and Substance classes, and actually, I'm teaching a class on Sunday at 3 p.m. here.
Okay, because these are ongoing, these classes.
They are. Yeah, we have a whole brochure here, and you can go also to Facebook and look up the style classes. There's also Sephora just did a smoky eye class.
Right, there's Sephora inside
Yes.
Penny's now, and the ladies there. We walk by, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I wish I could do the looks they have. Well, you can.
Yeah.
They teach you.
And
there.
even today at 6:00, Sephora's doing one of those style and substances classes on no makeup. Because, we all like to look fresh and ready to go, but maybe you don't want to look like you're wearing a bunch of makeup. So they're doing a demo on that today at 6 if
Okay.
anybody wants to come by.
Well, by the time people hear the podcast, that particular class won't be happening, but those things will be going on
Yes.
constantly, especially heading into the holidays. And this is going to be year round. These classes are offering. This isn't just for the launch.
Correct.
Yes.
And is it just going to be fashion and makeup kind of focused things, or other things as well?
There's actually a Marvel superhero event on Sunday.
November
You
3rd.
can wear all your superhero, come dressed. And enjoy a free Marvel Avengers.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I have older kids.
I know. I've got a grown-up kid that still gets into that one sitting right next to me. But there's always something going on at Penny's that it'd be fun for the kids. Like I said, they even have things for the kids to do while you're shopping. I know sometimes they go kicking and screaming with you when they have to get things, but you have a wonderful kids play area.
We do.
So there's things for them to do so you can kind of shop for a minute in peace.
There's stuff for the husbands to do while
Right.
you're shopping
Like
also.
what? What else for the husbands?
Well, I mean, Alan really liked the Pac-Man and Galaga thing in the kids area, so I
We
think it's
almost lost him.
multifunctional.
Yeah, I almost popped the quarter in. But I guess the biggest thing for me I'm feeling about this Penny's is it's just like a destination almost.
is.
It's not the old Penny's that we used to shop at back in the 80s. This has got something for everybody. And Sephora is good for everyone, right? Because our daughters love Sephora.
Yeah, very much so. But if you want to find out specifically what this Penny's has to offer, you can go to jcp.com/Hurst.
Yes.
Because, this one has just got everything. But of course, we were talking about really quickly, because we do have to wrap up, the app. The JCPenney
Yes.
app is something, if you do not have this downloaded on your phone, you need to do it because it could save you a ton of money.
There are coupons on the app for when you're shopping in store, or if you're shopping through the app itself. There's coupons on the app that are strictly for online sales. There's coupons for when you come in store. So when you're at the checkout, have that app ready to go, and they'll ask you, and they'll scan the little thing. You get, sometimes 15%, sometimes 20%, sometimes, who knows?
Because somebody I know got a sweater for like $3.
That
Yeah.
was me. Our rewards program.
Yeah,
For every
explain how that works
$100
real quick.
spent, you get a $10 reward, and you can brunch those together. So I had a $30 reward, so $10, and I bought a sweater for $3.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's your kind of deal.
That's
Yeah.
my kind of
Yeah.
deal. The only better deal would be free.
Yeah,
But,
I almost felt like it was.
right.
I was like, do I need to pay you more?
Yeah.
Well, it's really exciting. Walking into the new Penny's today, it was it was the freshest experience. It's such a good time, and I want to come back with you and the kids and let them all experience it all together, because there's so much for us all to do together and get those little matching complimentary cute outfits for our family photo. No matchy.
And a puffer for Larry.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. Poor little Larry. He's your little doll to dress up. Like, Candy and Sage, thank you. Is there anything else we want to say before we wrap this up?
No, thanks for
thank you
having
so
us.
much.
This
Thank
was
you.
so
It was fun. We can't wait to see everything you pulled out for Alan and me to try. But hey, you might find us shopping out here at the new Penney's the reimagined Penney's at Northeast Mall in Hurst, Texas. Again, if you want to see what everything they have to offer, you can go to jcp.com/Hurst. And don't forget to download that app because, if you're listening to us in another part of the country, I know you've got a Penney's near you and you can get that app and save you some money. And you never know, some of these ideas might be coming to the Penney's near you as well in the future. Yeah. Thank you so much, Katie and Sage. Thank you to Penney's and Hurst for having us.
You guys are great. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, babe. Well, another podcast in the books.
In the books.
This was fun.
It was fun.
I love you.
I love sharing a microphone with you.
I love you desperately.
I love you too.
You know what? I love Penney's desperately.
I do too.
And I love our listeners desperately. But we'll probably podcast again soon.
Probably.
All right. Well, in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.